Hey guys, it's Lexie. I'm about to say words that I never thought would ever be able to come out of my mouth, but because of your amazing support on my journey, I'm finally able to say I've been clean from cutting for an entire year. So exciting. It's been such a journey, and it has been one that has been filled with ups and downs and heartbreak and rejoicing, and like any journey there are many parts to it, and your support and your love has been one of the biggest. When you go on this kind of journey, when I first started out and when I first approached the show, and I waited and I finally heard back, and when it actually was filming, I wasn't thinking of what could happen from it, and seeing what has been able to happen from it exceeded my expectations beyond imagination, and I don't know how to thank all of you for that, because you have been such a huge part of that. Sending in your comments and supporting me in my different ideas, some of which I understand are kind of crazy, but you've always been there, and you've always been so kind and supportive, and I really don't have words. And for those of you who know me, that is very shocking to thank you for that. It has truly made a place in my heart that will never be taken away. A quick update on kind of what I've been going through and where I've been at. Once the show stopped filming, before it aired, I was kind of in this transition stage of, what's going to happen? How big is it going to be? Is it really going to make an impact? Is anyone even going to care? And your response since the show has aired has blown me away, and any hesitation that I had or anything like that was blown out of the water by your love and support, and continued. I've made some amazing friends through, the show and through Facebook. Obviously one being Ben, which I just wanted to take a minute to thank and say I wouldn't be here without you, and your continued support has meant the world to me. And I'm so thankful that you came into my life, and I'm excited to see where our friendship leads. A really amazing friend of mine named Kyle, I have put that kid through the ringer, and I will be the first to admit it. I have been up and down and all around, and he has stuck around and been such an amazing friend to me, and I love you, Kyle. To my friend Sierra, thank you for listening to me and having really long, random, sometimes conversations. You are truly beautiful, both inside and out, and I'm so lucky to have you as my friend. To my best friend Carrie, I'm so excited to spend the day with you today, because today wouldn't be possible without you and your continued support and understanding, and I just love you so much, and thank you. To my friends Krista, Katie, and Brian, thank you guys for connecting with me recently and being there for me and spending, especially yesterday, with me. It truly means so much to me, and I truly realize how lucky I am. To anyone else that I missed, know that I love you, and know I didn't mean to miss you, but to all of you guys on Facebook and Twitter who we might not have actually been able to meet face to face, know you're a huge part of my story and a huge part of my life. And it's crazy how something like that can bring us all together. But between that and what I like to call the Buried Life Army, I have been so blessed and so supported, and I can't thank you guys enough. That's the happy part, and we've got all that out of the way, and I think it wouldn't be right of me to make something like this without saying some of the hard stuff. Whether it be month 5 or 2 or even 10, it's been hard. And I feel like for me not to address that would be not right and not fair, because it is a part of my journey just as much as the happy parts are. There have been times that I almost didn't make it. There have been times that I've wanted to quit and give up and hide from Facebook and Twitter and not have to deal with any of it. And there's been emotional stuff. When you go through these things as long as you did, and when you hide as much as I did, when it comes to light, it's really hard to face. And I think that's probably been one of the biggest and hardest struggles for me. But the support that I've received has been phenomenal, and I cannot thank all of you guys enough for that. If you're struggling, whether it be with depression, anxiety, cutting, any kind of anything that takes a hold of your life, I know it can be hard. And I know it seems like running from it and escaping is the best way to go, but I promise you it's not. Take it from someone who did that for years. My life, while it's been hard, has been the best that it's been because I've been able to face those things head on, and I've been able to deal with them and to find forgiveness in myself. And I think that that has been one of the biggest blessings that I've been able to have. And so I encourage you that if you are struggling with these things, first of all, no, you are not alone. I'm still there with you. Even though it's month 12, month 13, I'm not expecting to be a walk in the park. And I will continue to have to strive, um, to make it. And that's really what it comes down to. And if you are struggling, I've always said this, but I want to say this as face to face as I can to you. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but instead a sign of great courage and bravery, and I encourage you to take that step. So again, thank you to all of you for your continued support. Thank you to Love in Her Arms for the amazing things that you do. Thank you to Team True Beauty for letting me be a part of your guys' campaign. I'm behind you 100%, and I think what you're doing is so beautiful. And to all the other organizations, Love is Louder. You guys are fantastic, and our generation is lucky to have, something like that to hold on to. Again, thank you guys so much for being a part of my journey, and I look forward to seeing what happens in the future. Thanks, guys.